Happy to see long throws come back in.
Can't stand it. I hate it. It's killing the game, especially the Premier League, the product. I mean, it's like watching non-league at the minute, some of the football I'm watching. You know, Spurs at the weekend, territory football, you know, head it out. Danso comes up, gets the tower, starts throwing. It's so one-dimensional. And Carragher's right. Like, I get it. Some of the lesser teams like Brentford, you got a long throw in it, you can cause problems, you can maybe create a chance. But the top teams doing long throw-ins. I can't believe what I'm watching. It's all down to Arsenal. Arsenal started this. Arsenal started the long throw, the set pieces. You know, they've killed the Premier League in terms of, you know, fluid football and enjoyable football.
Can Chelsea win the league? Have they got one of the best squads to win the league? Well, I just wanted to look back at actually how important set pieces were in teams who won the league. And I mentioned Zuma again, how important he's been this season. Frank Lampard knows how much a goal-scoring centre-back's important. He had John Terry, the best goal-scoring centre-back, I think, in Premier League history. But if we look at the last 10 years of teams who've won the title and how...
Teta, I said, are you concerned? The weapon of set pieces did, you know, become dammed up as opponents study. I said, what's the solution? Is there a new... He just said, different set pieces.
In the room.
Bertie, you changed my life! You changed my life! You changed my life! You changed my life! Bertie, you changed my life! You changed my life! Thank you! We're winning it all! We're winning it all! Bye-bye! Bye-bye, Gallagher! Back to Chelsea! Bertie, you changed my life! Bertie, you changed my life!
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Welcome to the show, people. Good morning. Let me fix the camera. Like the height of that. So I'm looking up. Yes, people. Good morning, man. Almost afternoon. Welcome to the show. We're about to grill TalkSport because these guys are at it again. These guys are at it again. They just keep producing the content. Bro, it's not me at this rate. I don't need to be doing this, but when they're consistent with it, it is what it is. They've been doing it for years, so it's only right. Someone call them out, right? Talk rubbish. That's what they should be called, as far as I'm concerned. Guys, smash up the likes, man. Smash up the likes. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if it's your first time here. Hold on, let me just I'm just setting up a poll, guys. Setting up a poll. Smashed the like. Yes, sir. Nope. All right, the poll's up. The poll's up. So smash up the likes for us. Just get this out there into the algorithm, man. You know how YouTube works. If you don't like it, no one else is gonna see it. That's how it goes. Yeah, that's how it goes. All right, people. We're locked in. We're locked in. What are we starting with today, huh? What are we kicking off the show with? I don't want to kick off with this guy talking West. Do I want to kick off with him talking West? Or should we start for some good news? You know, obviously it's a bit of a quiet Sunday. You know, Sunday? It's Thursday. It's a bit of a quiet Thursday. Obviously it's that quiet period in between, you know, Champions League and then the Prem on the weekend. You get what I mean? Obviously we're going to be doing a Arsenal versus Sunderland promo. Big up Xhaka. It's going to be a mad thing, I ain't going to lie. You know, as much as man dislike Xhaka, yeah, was such a love-hate relationship, you know. Like when he first came to Arsenal, like, oh, I was excited. I was like, oh my days, oh my days. We have a bad man here. You know, he was scoring bangers in in the Bundesliga. You know, those long shots look crazy. I'm thinking, we're going to get a couple of them when he comes to Arsenal. When he came to Arsenal, he only gave us like 1 or 2 long shots, bro. 1, 2, probably like 3 maximum long shots. And then after that, just red card galore. You know, he had a mare. You know what I'm saying? He had a period where Xhaka was swearing at the fans because the pressure got too much. That's the only way to describe it. You know what I mean? But then again, I won't blame him because, you know, done by the narrative. Done by the narrative. You know, these men love to peddle narratives against Arsenal players. So obviously, you have to be the strongest of players to handle it. And Xhaka is the strong, you know, one of these strong players, man. It's not going to be like, you know, he's a waste man. He's not a waste man. He was a leader at the team. But when he swore at the fans, that was crazy. That was crazy. When he, you know, I didn't like that one there. I didn't like that one there. You know what I mean? The fans are getting onto you because you're captain. You should be the one to you know, lead us to the titles that we've been expecting over the years, and then you want to swear at the fans because you can't handle the pressure. But big up Xhaka, you know, he ended his tenure at Arsenal on a high note. You know, he didn't leave swearing at the fans. So a lot of people, you know, kind of look over that. You know what I mean? Like look at the sentiment over Xhaka right now. People are, you know, they're excited to see the game. Everyone's happy for him. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, man. I get it. It is what it is. Big up more Arsenal. Locked in. Says Arsenal versus TalkSport. Who won? Bro, we will see at the end of the season. Listen, I'm going to be... You know what? Arsenal versus TalkSport is going to be my new title of the show. But this is episode 1. This is it. You know what? Actually, no. Episode 1 was yesterday. But as the title of the show, because I'm just making it sound right now, but it is what it is. Gonna have to get onto these guys. They keep producing the content. We're gonna see at the end of the season who won more Arsenal. In my personal opinion, we're winning right now. We are winning right now. But look, the reason why we are winning is because these men keep trying to draw up mad narratives, bro. TalkSport keep trying to draw up mad narratives. The narratives don't make any sense. It's actually diabolical. It's like these men sit there and think, oh my days, what's the most ridiculous thing I can say about Arsenal today? What is it? Please. And then, you know what they do? They sit around in a circle and then they vote. They all vote. Oh my days, you know what? This sounds more ridiculous than this. We're going to go with this one today. Oh, before you know it, they're already planning for next week as well. They're already planning for the crap they're going to talk about next week. Bro, they're jokers, man. They're jokers. I'm onto them. Trust me. I'm onto these guys. All right, you know what? Let's get into the show. Obviously, let's start with a bit of good news, innit? Not too crazy. Not too crazy. You know what I'm saying? This is just something for us to look forward to. I hope we achieve it. Here we go. We're locked in. As we can see, people, on the weekend against Sunderland, yeah? If we manage to keep a clean sheet, they will become the first English team in top flight club to win 9 consecutive games without conceding. The first English team in top flight. Bro, just one more game, guys. One more game and we broke another record. Just one more game and it's another one. You have to start calling Mikel Arteta DJ Khaled at this point. Bro, another one. It's another record that is in our sights. What's going to be the next record after this? What's going to be the next record? Bro, we're going to start setting these records. That's what this team is capable of. We're going to start setting these records. And look, it is what it is. Yeah? It is what it is. Right. Obviously, big up Declan Rice. Man's got to shout out Declan Rice. You know, every chance we get, yeah? We have to shout out Declan Rice every chance we get. Because, hold on, can you man see the screen? I don't know if you man can see the screen. Oh, yeah, you can see the screen. Alright, cool. Yeah. We have to big up Declan Rice every chance we get. Because the narratives they keep pushing on this guy is mental. Mental. As we can see by AFTV Media, these men have posted 16 matches and 12 different players have been awarded man of the match for Arsenal. Declan Rice, Martinelli, Eze, all leading with 2 man of the match awards. Arsenal are no longer a one-man team. Everyone is contributing to the team's success. To the team's success. Eze, new signing, already gave us 2 man of the match performances. I'm hearing people's talking about Eze's looking a little lackluster. He looks like he doesn't care sometimes, or just because you know, he's a special type of player. You know, he can just unlock things here and there. If he looks like he's quiet all game, he can just do something random and then bow. We got to go. What he's been doing for us, you know, how he gave Martinelli his goal, how he gave Gyökeres his goal, first assist. Come on, man, like performances out there. Big up Eze. Martinelli as well, he's done job. You know, you guys, if you have been locked in with me all summer, you man know me and Martinelli. That guy, I cussed him. I told him I need him to go. In fact, I probably do still need him to go. I'm not gonna lie to you. We bought you for 6 million. It's time we make profit. I couldn't even care less right now. I honestly couldn't care less how much he goes for. As long as we get profit and we can reinvest Martinelli money into someone more prolific on that left hand side, then, you know, yeah. But as of right now, Martinelli's doing well. There's not much to complain about in regards to his performances. He's given us a number of goals, you know, got us back into the game against Man City. Like, so goals have been important, and they haven't been shabby goals. You know, they've been good goals, taken well, good composure. So look, if Martinelli continues, Martinelli stays, right? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it just means his level needs to go up. I need this consistently. I need this. I need the performance that we're having at the start of the season for Martinelli to keep going. 2 man of the match performances already. Keep it going, bro. This is what we want to see. This is exactly what we want to see. All right, man. Let's move on. Oh no. I ruined the format of the show. My bad. Right. Obviously, quick one on this joker over here, yeah? Because look, he's probably gonna come out in the next press conference talking about Arsenal Football Club and set pieces. He's probably gonna do it. I won't be surprised. I swear, bro. I won't be surprised because how many set pieces have you scored, Liverpool? How many set pieces have you scored? You scored 5 in the Champions League, the most. But he was mentioning Arsenal scoring the most set pieces the other day, and how them man have conceded from set pieces the most. What's happening, bro? Everyone's scoring set pieces. Why are you guys scoring set pieces? This guy's a joker, man. Look, he's a little bit of a sore loser, Arne Sloth. He's a little bit of a slow loser. Them little press conference that I've been seeing, he's a bit of a joker still. He's a bit of a joker. Gonna have to keep an eye on him, man. Gonna have to keep an eye on him. I ain't gonna lie to you still. Obviously, they won against Real Madrid, so it is what it is, isn't it? But, you know, man, we there. Right, cool. Quick one. Obviously, halfway through the league phase, you know, 4 more games to play in the league phase. Obviously, Arsenal are currently second, joint first, if you want to be realistic. But, you know, we are second according to the table, with 4 games played, goals goal difference with 11, same as Bayern Munich, and points 12, same as Bayern Munich, Arsenal, and Inter Milan. Obviously, the teams that go straight through to the next round of the Champions League will be the top 8 teams, And the current standing for the top 8 is Bayern, Arsenal, Inter Milan, Man City, Paris, Saint-Germain, Newcastle, Real Madrid, and Liverpool. So that's currently the top 8 standing, man. We're going to see how this Champions League goes. But look, that's 2 seasons of a new Champions League format, and Arsenal are at the top. I'm going to repeat it for the people at the back, because somehow, you know, obviously our Champions League record haven't been great. Only got to the Champions League once, never won a Champions League. But the new format has produced something different. We've started it off well. You know, it might be something minor, but I don't think it is. I honestly think there is a big deal in the way the format has affected, you know, the outcome of the Champions League. I think so. Obviously, we're probably going to need a bit more years to see a bit more data in regards to football being played in this new Champions League format. But obviously, have to wait and see, man. Can't tell us it don't mean nothing. I'm sure it means something. Right. But that's not even interesting. All right. Okay. No, that's not the one. All right. Let's start off with the first joker of the day, man. First joker of the day is Dan Murphy. Yeah. This guy. We're into the show now, people. Thank you to everyone who's locked in. Thank you to everyone who's been here. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It's time to grill these brothers, man. It's time to grill them, bro. Look, I saw this one yesterday, and I said, no, this is gonna be good for the show. This has to be good for the show. Because we're back with another one. Huh? Let's listen to the crap this brother has to say. Hold on, people.
They can't maintain this level of impregnability, if that's a word.
It's not a word. It's not a word. Probably is. No, impregnability is not a word. Hold on. It's not a word. No, it's we have to check this out. So, this is how we started the dialogue. Impregnability. Alright. It is a word. Quality of being unable to be captured or overcome by force, making something secure, unconquerable, and invulnerable. Yeah? Alright. So, big up Danny Murphy. It is a word. We can confirm for you, yeah? So he's got one thing right. People. Let's go. Let's see what else he gets right.
I just, because you have bad days and they're going to come up against, for example, the next game of the Champions League is Bayern Munich.
Right.
And Bayern Munich have won every single game they've played.
Yes, Bayern Munich have won every single game they have played. Bayern Munich are currently the best team in Europe. Look, people, facts. Bayern Munich are the best team in Europe. 16 games, 16 wins. Top of the Champions League, top of their league. Like, come on, people. So, the Arsenal versus Bayern Munich Champions League game is going to be outstanding. Guys, I've stopped. I haven't done any watch-alongs in a while, but I'm definitely doing a watch-along for that game. Everyone and their nan is going to be doing a watch-along for Arsenal versus Bayern Munich. You know what I mean? So, that's going to be a big boy game. You know what I'm saying? Two teams who are basically on a winning run right now. You know, we have the better defense in regards to goals conceded, because we've only conceded 3 out of the entire amount of football played. Champions League, Carabao Cup, Premier League. You know, what else do you want to add in there? So, look, that's going to be a serious game. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Now, I agree with the statement that he says, oh, we might not be able to continue on with this impregnability. Right? But in what terms is he referring to, right? Let's understand that, because he is right about that. I don't think we can go forever without conceding a goal. That just makes no sense. Do you understand, people? Like, we are going to concede a goal sooner or later. It's going to happen. And when it does happen, it's going to be disappointing, because right now I'm a clean sheet fiend right now. Clean sheet fiend right now. Bro, I need all the clean sheets, bro. I need all the clean sheets. Bro, if it's set piece goals and clean sheets, I need all of them. Just give it to me, bro. Get what I'm saying? Because whatever it's going to take to win a Prem, a Champions League, and the DFA Cup, whatever it's going to take, any of those trophies, even a treble, wouldn't do harm. Even a double wouldn't do harm, You know what? We deserve something of that nature. Us Arsenal fans that have been in the mud for 20 years plus deserve a double. At least at a minimum. Now, look, I'm not saying Arsenal are going to win a double. I'm not saying Arsenal are going to go on and do a double. But, look, we need something to boast about. I can't be boasting about clean sheets, bro. I can't be boasting about clean sheets. So, fair enough on that point, Danny Murphy. Yeah, fair enough in that point. Let's see what else he has to say.
That's going to be a test.
But they'll be worried about Arsenal.
Yeah, of course, especially as I think it's at Arsenal. But they'll have a little bad spell at some point. They'll concede some goals, but overall, you look when I look at Arsenal now, I look at them and think,
well, of course we're going to concede some goals. That's like saying we're going to go throughout 38 games without conceding a foul. That's like saying we're going to go throughout a whole season without conceding a free kick. Bro, these are things that happen in a match. So it's going to happen. Of course we're going to concede a goal. Huh? So that's nothing new. That's not out of the blue. That's not out of the blue, mate.
It doesn't really matter if they don't play that well with the ball.
Right.
They're still going to get results because they're so good without it.
So tell me at the moment, and try and predict this for me, are they going to outdo Chelsea? 0405.
Before he answers that question, let me answer that question in my personal point of view. Are we going to outdo the Chelsea of 0405, which conceded 15 goals in an entire 38 game period? 15 goals in 38 games is diabolical. Guys, no, literally. Guys, that's serious work. That's serious. I don't know how them man done it, but that is a lot. that is a lot of clean sheets for Chelsea in that season. And at this current point, the 10 game mark in the Prem, they'd only conceded 2. So we've conceded 3, meaning we're not doing as good as them. So all this, clean sheet, people excited, we're the best defensive team. People have been better. And one other team, what did they go on to do? They went on to win the Prem. They went on to win the Prem because they defended with their heart throughout the whole season. 15 games. 15 goals in 38 games is crazy. So I don't think we're going to do that. Listen, guys, I don't think Arsenal are going to achieve the 15 goal thing. I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. I think we might get 15 goals conceded and probably stop at 15, but I don't think we're going to get less. Like, 15 has to be the least amount of goals you should be able to concede in a season. Bro, there's 38 games, bro. There's legit 38 games. So, that's my opinion. Let's see what Danny Murphy says.
They still hold, from that season, the best defensive Premier League record. They conceded 15. Arsenal have conceded 3.
No.
So we're into November.
No. Can't see that.
Are they going to concede another 12 along the way?
Yeah.
Or more?
I think 15 is nothing short of ridiculous to maintain that level of consistency. What Arsenal have done from now to this what is it, 9 games? 10 games, whatever.
It's similar, Danny. At this point in the season, Chelsea conceded 2.
It is. But
at this point in the season, 2. Arsenal 3.
On carry on. They'll have a little bad spell when they concede a couple here.
Okay, so this guy, hold on.
And 15 is ridiculous.
All right, so you guys have heard my reason as to why I believe we can't do it. And the reason why I believe we can't do it is just simple. I'm going to repeat myself. I just think 15 is crazy. I think we can achieve 15, right? But I don't know if we can beat 15. That's my point. So I don't think we can achieve 14 goals conceded in the entire season. That's my opinion. This brother says he believes we're going to concede more goals. He believes we're going to concede a couple goals. Now, I don't believe we're going to concede a couple goals in a game. Look, if we concede a couple goals in a game, it is what it is. It is what it is. But the last time Arsenal conceded 3 goals in a game was, bro, I can't even remember then. Honestly, it's been a good few years. Probably like, 2-3 years ago. Honestly, I can't remember the last time Arsenal conceded 3 goals in a game. Now, 2 goals in a game, obviously, more likely. But then again, look at the way we have been defended. Teams don't even get to our defense. Teams don't even get a chance to shoot on target. So where is the logic in what he's saying? There's no logic, bro. He just says, nah, I don't think so. He thinks we're going to concede. But why do you think we're going to concede? Is it because we're shaky at the back? Is it because Calafiori is not good enough in defense? Is it because, Timber might get injured? Is it because, Gabriel Saliba partnership is not as great as everyone thinks? Bro, give us a reason, bro. Man just sat there and said, oh my days, I don't think they're going to do it. Bro, shut up, man. This is stupid, bro. This is stupid. What's the reason? What's the reason we're going to concede multiple goals? Ridiculous, man. This guy's a clown.
Honestly, that's absolutely crazy numbers.
Yeah.
I'd be amazed if they equal or beat that. Absolutely amazed.
It's fascinating to see how this wonderful Arsenal backline stands up against Haaland right now. I mean, obviously, City
They played him, he scored.
Yeah.
Bro. Is this guy awake, bro? Is this guy awake? What's his name? What's this guy's name? Simon. That's it. Jordan. Simon Jordan. Bro, is he awake, bro? Is he paying attention? Is he paying attention, bruv? Is man even in the podcast, bro? He just said he wants to see how the defense does against Haaland. Bro, we faced Haaland already, bro. Haaland scored against us. His first time. He's been here for 3 years, bro. Is it hold on. Hold. No, you know what? Hold on. I've got to confirm some information. All right, cool. Haaland has scored 5 goals against Arsenal. I don't know where I got first time from, which is crazy. All right, they came in the matches during the one at the Emirates and a 3-1 win, and one at the Etihad. and a 4-1. All right, cool. That's when we used to get battered. Plus 3 more in 2024-2025 season. 1 in a 2-2 draw at the Etihad Stadium, and 1 in a 5-1 loss at the Emirates on February when they lost 5-1, and 1 in a 1-1 draw at the Emirates in September 2025. So Haaland is their goal scorer, right? Haaland scores goals against us. He scored 5 goals against us. He scored 5 goals against us as a totality. We've already played the guy. The brothers talk. The brother Simon Jordan is sitting there talking about, oh my days, how is this defense gonna do against Haaland? What is he expecting? Haaland to come and score 3 goals against us, bro? This ain't 5 years ago. This ain't 3 years ago. Bro, is he awake? Is he on the show? Is he on the podcast? Bro, he needs some coffee, bro. This is ridiculous. Man's talking about Haaland. Why? Why is he bringing up Haaland? Bro, these guys just give this for free.
Yeah,
They drew, didn't they? They got the late when Eza opened them up later on.
in the longer term down the season.
Yeah, it'll be fascinating to see how they stand up to Kane.
And then he tries to bring up and then he tries to change his words by saying, oh, in a long way of the season. In a long way of the season. Shut up, man.
Yeah, well, I don't think Kane in isolation is their problem. It's Munich's flair and power everywhere else. You know?
Dan, just in the passing of clean sheets, do we pay enough attention to clean sheets? We pay a lot of attention to goals scored.
Yeah, nah. Alright, that's the first clip. That's the first clip of these jokers. And then the next one, the best one of all, yeah. O'Hara and Cundy. These guys have pure Arsenal derangement syndrome. Hey, big up Godfrey. Godfrey in the chat, he says, yo, big up G. Big up yourself, man. Thank you for tuning in, man. Appreciate the viewership. I appreciate everyone locked in. People, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Hype the video. You know the shenanigans. If you like the video, more sane football fans get to see this. Yeah, that's it. Anyone with common sense gets to see this. Literally, bro. These men are jokers. Alright, I gotta get onto this joker over here, man. This guy is an absolute clown. Like, when I tell you, man, real Arsenal derangement syndrome, it's like these men go to bed thinking about Arsenal. That's all they do. They can't do anything else. Bro, look, honestly, if you're a Tottenham fan, you're scum. It's just what it is, unfortunately, right? Now, if you're a hating Tottenham fan, it's just in your blood, you know. It's just in your mindset. It's just in, you know, what you do. You get what I mean? It's just ridiculous. Like, the whole identity of a Tottenham fan, yeah, is to hate on Arsenal and try to do better than Arsenal. Bro, it's been 100 years, bro. We've dominated you, man, for 100 years. And man are still hell-bent on this. Do you know how mental that is? Bro, that's generations of generations passed down. You do know, like, all those older generation of Tottenham fans that were hating on Arsenal, yeah, passed it down to, you know, their younger generation, and they passed it down to their younger generation, right? And then it's just pure hate in the family. They don't even know why. They just hate Arsenal so much because we're just better than them. We're just better than them. And that's what you see with this Jason Cundy brother or whatever his name is, bro. I don't know if he's a generational Tottenham hater. I mean, Arsenal hater. I don't know if he's that. But he definitely sounds like one. And I tell you for a fact, these kids are going to be generational Arsenal haters. Bro, not Tottenham supporters, Arsenal haters, bro. They don't have anything else to do. I don't have anything else to do. These jokers. Right, let's listen to the crap. Look, guys, you know what's funny? Look at the graphic. Look at the graphic, yeah. Look at the graphic. We're going to dissect this. We're going to dissect this. He has an Arsenal book. Tell me why a Tottenham fan has a book. Hold on. What's in that book? What could possibly be in an Arsenal book? What's he reading from that book? Whatever he thinks that's possibly funny from this, it's not funny, bro. It's not funny. It's sad. As the title or the thumbnail says, sad sport. It is absolutely sad. These guys need help. They need help. And I am going to be the one to help them. Look, guys, shout me. If you man need help, I will help you. Right, let's get into the show.
Good book, good book. Jay, you seen this book? Good book, mate.
It's an absolute page.
Wait, hold on. There's two of them. Hold on. I mean, of course there's two of them, but they both have a book. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely diabolical. What could they be possibly reading from this book?
Turn, hold on, let me. I remember that happening. Hold on, son.
Oh, I remember that as well. Remember that one?
Honestly.
Remember that one? Second again.
Cringe FC, mate. Honestly, there's no team like it. Hold on.
Second again is the first statement made by these clowns. You know, they are entertaining me with the amount of foolery that they just keep putting online. Bro, these guys are Arsenal bum lickers. That's exactly what they are. That's exactly what they are. There's nothing else, people. These guys right here do nothing apart from lick Arsenal's bum every night. Every night. They're waiting for Arsenal to shit and open their mouth wide open. That's what they do. Look, why is man talking about second again? When was the last time you were second? Let alone be a good team. Under Pochettino was the last thing that scared me regarding Tottenham. That was the last thing that scared me regarding Tottenham. Pochettino's gone. Daniel Levy's gone. The club continue to be exactly who they were meant to be. You have their fans reading books about Arsenal on TV, radio, whatever you want to call it, bro. You have their pundits with no common sense whatsoever talking about banter. Bro, this ain't even banter, bro. This is stupidity. I can take banter, but banter has to make sense. Bro, banter era for Arsenal is done. I don't know how many man I need to tell. I don't know how many times I need to say it. I don't know how many people are going to hear it. Banter era for Arsenal is done. This ain't funny, bro. This is sad. This is talk sad. But TalkSport. These men are talking sad.
Yeah. Referee's fault.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Declan Rice sent off.
Yeah. Trossard. Yeah. Never a red card.
Didn't blame the ball.
Yeah. Red cards.
Good book in here.
But look, none of this actually ever happened, bro. None of this actually ever happened, bro. Look. Let's dissect it one by one.
Declan Rice sent off.
Sent off.
Second again as well. So that one.
Let's see.
So that one. Second again. Second again.
Cringe FC, mate. Honestly, there's
what?
no team like it. Hold on.
So, what makes us cringe, Cundy? What makes Arsenal... Bro, how... Is someone telling me this ain't cringe? Hold on. Man are sitting on the web, reading a book about Arsenal, and they're screaming, second FC, fake laughing, and then state cringe FC. Bro, you're talking about yourself. This is actually, like, this is mental. Like, bro, this has to be a disability. This has to, and look, guys, if they need help, they need help. But something is wrong. But something is wrong. Look, guys, I suffer from, occipital neuralgia. No one probably knows what that is. It's a very, very rare condition. Very, 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 very rare condition. So you could possibly say, I'm part of the disabled community. God bless y'all. However, this disability, I don't think, has been diagnosed. But actually, it has been diagnosed. It's Arsenal derangement syndrome. It's Arsenal derangement syndrome. There's literally nothing else, bro. There's literally nothing else. Godfrey says, man are acting like toddlers. Bro, they're kids, bro. These man are... They want to talk about cringe. This is cringe. What these guys are doing on the web is cringe. What these guys are doing on radio is cringe. And they think it's funny. They think this is some sort of banter. They think, oh my days, people are going to laugh at this. Everyone's going to laugh at Arsenal fans. I mean, yeah, but you man are embarrassing yourselves. Like, these are big grown men with families, What's going on? Love of footy, big up love of footy. Yes, I ain't seen man in a while. Hey, big up, bro. Why the hell are these pathetic pundits all saying these set pieces are boring? It's the same old football, etc. In my opinion, if they're gonna win us trophies, then so be it. Exactly. If it's, bro, whatever wins us trophies right now. But the analysis on football from these so-called pundits is ridiculous.
Referee's fault. Yeah. Hold on.
Referee's fault. Hold on. So we're not all aware of continuous mistakes from VAR. We're not all aware of the alleged crookery from the PGMOL and VAR in the United Kingdom. Look, I have to say alleged because, look, although I'm a small creator, these men are probably going to come for me, bro. If they watch this, they're probably going to come for me, bro. They're probably going to sue me. It don't matter. It don't matter if I got 1,000. I don't even have 1,000 subs yet. It don't matter. So I have to say allegedly because the PGMO are definitely big time allegedly crooks. They have to be, bro. They have to be. Bro, people have been getting robbed. Sorry, teams have been getting robbed. Not just Arsenal. Teams all over the Prem. We saw a great example in the Champions League the other day with the penalty that was given to Arsenal Football Club. First of all, corner taken. It hit his hand. His hand is above his head. Oh, goal kick. But, oh no, another corner. Oh no, VAR calls the ref, says, hold on, mate. There might be a pen. Go check it out. He goes to check it out and he sees there's a pen. And he gives the pen like a normal VAR should do. If there's something that the ref has missed, if there's some error in the replay that we have watched, then go and rectify it. But the Prem will tell you, oh, they don't want the VAR to referee the game. They don't want the VAR to stop the game. This, that. Just making up bare random excuses instead of actually refereeing the game and using VAR for what VAR is meant to be used for, bruv. So Arsenal are not the only team that have been shagged by refs. Yes, Jason Cundy or whatever their O'Hara Cundy, whatever their names are, bro. Whatever the names are. We're not the only teams to get robbed by refs, and it's a fact. These men are jokers. Lover Footy says, if you can't handle the set piece, then whose prob is it? And that's exactly what I've been saying. Bro, it's been 3 years, bro. Why can't no one figure out how to defend set pieces? It's been 3 years that we've been very good at set pieces. Very good. Only getting better. Every year, the stats keep going up. Last year, we scored 23 goals from set pieces. This year, we're already on 13. Wait. If you want to count the Champions League goal, that's 14. So, look. Not our fault that we're good at set pieces. Joke thing, man. These men are jokers. These men are jokers. These men are toddlers.
Declan Rice sent off.
Sent off, Trossard, never a red card.
Then blame the ball.
Blame the ball.
No one blamed the ball. First of all, no one blamed the ball. Declan Rice sending off for the red card was absolute bullcrap. Because till this day, no one else has been sent off for lightly tapping the ball. After the ball was kicked onto you. Like, bro, the ball was... Declan Rice is walking away. They kick the ball onto Declan Rice back heel. He then lightly taps the ball and he gets a yellow card and a red card. Is that how you referee a game? Where's the common sense? There's no common sense there, bro. We still ain't seen that again. We still ain't seen that again. And this brother wants to sit there and be talking about it in a book. He's literally sitting there and reading it in a book. This is absolutely ridiculous. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. Jeez, man. Bro, they need better content, bro. They need better content. Bro, who's managing this stuff? Who's letting these guys do this, bro?
The cards.
Good booking here, mate. Said they've done really well this season. Finished second. Beat Real Madrid. Like they got from beat Real Madrid.
2 free kicks. We deserve to win the trophy.
Bro, no one said that. No one said that. Like, this is just so stupid. 2 free kicks, we deserve to win a trophy. The only person that said that is a Tottenham fan. No one... I've not seen that online, bro. Like, what's he talking about? Bro, is man forgetting we beat a Real Madrid team with no striker? With a lackluster team as well. But no, let's forget about that, right? Bro, and man are always talking about the free kicks. Bro, Real Madrid got slapped 5-1. Forget about the free kicks, bro. It was only 2 goals. There's still 3 other goals to talk about. But everyone wants to be hell bent. These men just want to be sitting there bashing over the free kicks because they have nothing else to talk about. These men are bored.
Honestly, it's not. They're amazing. Honestly.
Keep on giving.
Yeah, nah. That was it. And that's a joke. And that was an absolute joke. Look, people need to stop consuming TalkSport, bro. Stop consuming the content, bruv. Stop consuming the content. It's diabolical stuff. It's just agenda driven against Arsenal. It's a bunch of Tottenham haters on the panel. I mean, Arsenal haters on the panel who have nothing better to do apart from quite literally write a book about Arsenal and read it out and be laughing to themselves to jokes that are not funny. These men are pretend laughing. They're pretend laughing. These guys are clowns. Quite literally, they should put on a clown outfit. What these men should be doing is putting on a clown outfit. Guys, like the stream. If it's your first time, hit the like button, man. Let's get the likes up. You know what I mean? Let's get this out there. Let's get the stream out there to more sane football fans, you know? More What's going on? More sane football fans, people. More people who want to see real content, real fan content. These man ain't fans, these man are crooks. Look, they're real crooks. I swear down. Hold on, people. I'm bringing up the last bit of the show. The last bit of the show, and then we're gonna wrap it up. It's a quick morning show. These man had to give us the free content, so I had to do what I had to do, man. Here we go, people. I'm probably gonna be back with another one because episode 2 ain't gonna be far away. I'll tell you that. Arsenal versus TalkSport. Right. Obviously, big up Terry Flewers. Flewers? Is it? Big up the football terrace. And Terry. I've been on his show once, you know, called in myself personally and had a great conversation with Terry regarding Arsenal Football Club. He actually made me realize something about Partey, I remember, during our conversation, you know. And this is what I like, guys like Terry and the content that Terry, you know, produces online, because, you know, some men just know how to be real regarding certain things, you know what I mean? Some men know how to be honest, and that's what it's about, being honest. That's what I like. And Terry does expose the shenanigans out there, you know. He gets bantered for being an Arsenal fan, which I don't think he is. He's not an Arsenal fan. He's clearly a United fan. But, you know, the game's the game, right? And the reason why I don't mind the way Terry goes on about his Arsenal content, although, you know, it is a lot more than Man United content. I mean, he has started doing more United content, though. And the reason why I do rate Terry is because he calls everyone out. Everyone can get it. Everyone and anyone can get it. You get what I'm saying? So, look, big up Terry, man. Man's got to play this clip because I ain't even watched it, people. I ain't even watched it, but I'm sure it's going to be entertaining. Let's get it. In fact, before I start, I hope it's not the same thing I went on about.
Because the kid's an absolute star. Now, before we go into this, I said this before, I say again, Jamie O'Hara has been broken by Arsenal. There's no doubt about this in my mind. Jamie O'Hara has been broken by Arsenal Football Club.
Facts. He's broken, bro. Jamie O'Hara, Jason Cundy, and Simon Jordan, they're all broken, bro. They're all broken. These men go home, think about Arsenal, depressed every time we win a game. Every time we win a game, they think of the most ridiculous thing to come out and say about Arsenal. Facts. Facts. Look, facts, yeah? When I tell you, Jason Cundy hates Arsenal. What's his name? O'Hara hates Arsenal. All of them hate Arsenal at TalkSport.
And I'm going to show you as to why in this video. Start off about Tottenham. But then you see the hypocrisy, you see the nonsense, you see the joke, but all of it stems back. And this is why he's angry because Tottenham won't get given credit, even though he moans about Tottenham on a regular basis, but he does the same thing himself. And in life, generally speaking, you reap what you sow. Let's take a little listen.
Oh, constantly want to sit here and mug Tottenham off.
It's Copenhagen!
We were garbage against Chelsea. We know that. We know we should beat Copenhagen, but the performance was decent. We moved the ball quick. Van der Ven scores a wonder goal. Give us some credit, Chase. You always just want to dismiss us.
Here's what you lot should be saying. We were terrible at the weekend. We played with the worst sides in the competition. We're going to move on, right? No. Hold my beer. Best centre half in the world. Honestly, you're doing my nutting. You
actually wind me up.
You're winding me up.
You always just want to gloss over a Spurs win. Why are we not allowed to say that we were good? We're entitled to talk about Spurs in a good light when they've performed well.
You're going on like you're beating Real Madrid.
No, I'm not going on like we beat Real Madrid. I'm going on that we put in a decent performance against the Champions League team. You just literally constantly.
decent performance against a Champions League team. Man's talking about Copenhagen, a team that's lost their last 4 games because they beat. Look, Tottenham fans don't know anything about glory. They don't know anything about the Champions League. Man's talking about Copenhagen because they won against Copenhagen. Who's Copenhagen, bro? That's like us celebrating because we beat Young Boys. Look, get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. This is a joke.
Want to sit here and mug Tottenham off. And quite frankly, mate, I'm starting to get the hump with it because I'm sick and tired of seeing
TalkSport have got to sort their mics out as well, you know.
you on YouTube shouting your mouth off with your little clown outfit on, giving it a big one 24/7. Like Spurs are a big club and we're allowed to talk about them in a good light when they play well. I'm sick of it.
Spurs are not a big club, bro. Spurs are not. You might be, you know, a big club commercially as of late because your stadium's used for concerts and go-karts and NFL. But you're not a big club. What's going on over here? Like how Spurs wormed their way into the top 6, top 7, top 9, whatever you want to call it, bro. How they wormed their way into that top side of the table, yeah? Still stuns me to this day. Because to win nothing, to do nothing, and to be labelled a top club is diabolical. Diabolical.
Of it.
The thing is, right, is he is right. They are allowed. They are allowed to talk. He's storming off there. They are allowed to talk about their club in a good light when they're playing well. The problem I have is that Jamie O'Hara is the first. Arsenal are top. Arsenal are, you know, unbeaten in the Champions League. And if their fans celebrate, celebration police come out, get down the tunnel. It's a joke. You haven't won anything. And by the way, don't.
And Terry ain't lying. That's facts. If Arsenal win a game, us celebrating, celebration police will come out. Bro, we can't retaliate from winning it by winning a game, which is literally what you're meant to do. People start coming out with narratives, talking about Declan Rice. Huh? Bro, where's the analysis, bro? Man just sit there talking about banter all day. This ain't pop talk. These men are sitting there. These men are pundits. People go around repeating what the crap that these guys say. It's ridiculous.
Don't throw they won the Europa League. O'Hara has been doing this to Tottenham for years. The problem is, the reason why O'Hara gets called out, it isn't. Some Tottenham fans don't get called out for this. Some Tottenham fans are level-headed and balanced. And they will go from, they'll be frustrated when they lose, but they're encouraged and they're sort of.
Man, I've only seen and met one. I don't think I've met a Tottenham fan that's sane in real life. I've only seen one online. That's actually sane when it comes to talking about Arsenal and talking about football. The rest of them are quite literally got a screw loose when it comes to football. I don't understand it. That's just.
Here for the journey under Frank, and they know there's going to be some ups and downs, and they'll be left alone. But it's because O'Hara does things like this.
Shambles.
Normal service is resumed. Chelsea go 1-0 up when playing Tottenham.
Honestly, it's a joke how we defend that. Defending from the back. The way, oh my God, don't get me started on Jed Spence.
It was a gift.
Simmons.
It was a gift. It's exactly what we needed, you know, because it was tight, wasn't it? There was nothing really going on. It was all a little bit bitty. But look, we just wanted it a bit more. Won the 50-50 there. God, you had such an opportunity to come in. Simmons again.
Xavi Simmons.
Caicedo does so well.
I'm sick to death of Xavi. I'm sick to death of Xavi Simmons. He didn't start.
He's been on for 5 minutes.
No, this is what I mean. So this is just him going in at one player. But he was also, we'll go to it in a minute, he's gone in on the structure of the club, the issues with the squad. Jamie O'Hara is consistently slagging Tottenham off. But then they have a good win and he wants everybody to praise them and talk about how much of a big club they are. It can't work both ways. Now, I know what some of you will say, Terry, of course he can be angry today and then change his mind tomorrow. That isn't what Jamie O'Hara is doing. That isn't what some Tottenham fans, what some Arsenal, what some Man United fans do. It's from the ridiculous to the sublime. It's we're in trouble, we're a disgrace, we're absolutely horrible, sack everybody, sell the whole squad to what?
Guys, if it's your first time here, please like, comment and subscribe. Look, I'm going to be getting onto these Tottenham supporters consistently. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you guys. No analysis, just pure banter, just pure crap online. Like, no sense. Guys just want to be sitting there, just talking was. But someone's got to call them out. And it only has to be Bay-Ledge Sports. Has to be me. Because I don't see anyone else doing it apart from Terry Flewers. And he does it for every team. Big up Terry, because, bro, he ain't just talking about, Arsenal. He ain't just talking about Chelsea or whatever it is. Terry makes sure everyone gets called out. And bruv, that's going to be the same narrative on this channel. But I'm Arsenal focused. I don't care about any other team. Yeah, the man of jokers. No analysis, just talking was online. Guys, like, comment and subscribe. Don't be listening to these guys, man. It's too much fabrication online. You get misled. Thank you guys for watching. Bro, it's a joke. Right, people. It's been an amazing show. Thank you to everyone who tuned in, man. Obviously, I will be back tomorrow, as per usual. Locked in every time. If it's your first time here, please like, comment and subscribe. Like I said, yeah, man, still trying to make that 1,000 subs. Less than 150 subs now. Wow, almost there, bro. 1,000 subs before the end of the year. Yeah, that's the aim. Let's get that. 1,000 subs before the end of the year. Guys, please comment, like, share the video, hype the video. All the shenanigans, man. All the shenanigans. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all the viewers. Appreciate all the likes, all the comments. Big up Godfrey. Big up Love of Footy. Big up more Arsenal. Peace out, guys. I shall see you on the next stream.